Can get it cut up there. Last year when he was redshirting, he forgot to get it cut. Let it grow out. And now a story.
We might have to fly somebody in. Help him out a little bit. Dellavedova indeed is on the bench. We'll see for how long. Probably not that long. Stephen Holt almost had it picked from behind. And this offense without Dellavedova is a different animal.
Well, it sure is. And I think they've got to try and find ways to get Holt going.
He has been very quiet in the first half. Shot clock under 10 now. Holt against Pangos. Gave it up. Page, that's a tough shot. No good. Rebound Harris. Trailing Olynyk. Hits a three.
Boy, you know, when he came to Gonzaga, that was his game, the perimeter game. Now that he's a post-up player, he still has that ability to stretch it with that jumper.
He's got 12. Another big game going for Kelly Olynyk. Holt is fouled.
Well, watch Kelly Olynyk now. Stop and pop off the break. No hesitation. This good rhythm shot. You know, this year he's doubled the amount of times he's posting up. He'll post up 22% of the time. His freshman year was about 10%. He spent so much time on the perimeter, but now he's more of a versatile scorer inside and out.
And the officials may now be questioning who they call that foul on. I thought it was against Elias Harris. Well, they're going to the monitor to check. 5:42 to go here in the first half. And in fact, they're going back to the last play to see if that was a 2 or 3. I thought the foot was behind the line.
Well, that there is a little tough to tell.
Yeah, that angle doesn't give you a whole lot. This one should, and it is behind the line.
It'll be easy.
A good look from our camera crew, and that is a 3 for Olynyk. Now, Kelly Olynyk, one of the remarkable things, he's third in the country in field goal shooting, so he's making shots all over the place. He takes a huge percentage of shots when he's on the floor. So not that he's a ball hog, but he is a high volume shooter who's making most of them.
When you shoot 65%, it would be good coaching to make sure he touches the ball.
Yeah, we'd like you to shoot a little more, Kelly.
Yep.
Just feel free. And he has done it. What a year he's had.
10 NBA scouts in this McEwen Pavilion tonight. Mostly here to see Olynyk, but certainly Matthew Dellavedova as well.
Dellavedova, that was a short rest with 2 fouls out for 1 minute back in the game.
Well, you mentioned how experienced he is.
Hits a 3 right off the bench.
That's the third 3 he's hit where he's had just a little bit of space.
Harris, what a quick spin move, draws a foul. Couldn't quite finish, but Harris gets himself to the line.
Watch Dellavedova now. Doesn't need the pick and roll right here. He sizes up Elias Harris. Looking out the court, you know how much I love international basketball, Dave. I see Germany, I see Canada, I see Australia, Poland. This is a love fest for me.
This game was made for you. Harris makes the first. Dellavedova climbing up that line. International flavor, that's for sure on that list.
Well, Daniel Kickert's about to get past, barring any unforeseen circumstances. It started with Adam Caporn, the guard. He got Kickert to come here. They all came out of the Australian Institute of Sport. 10 different Aussies have played for Randy Bennett. And it happened quite by accident because that first year, there's Adam Caporn who played against my New Mexico team. They needed players, and they offered him a scholarship in August of that first season. It was really quite by accident, this Aussie pipeline.
It's turned into a great part of this program. Dellavedova really feeling it, but not that time. Here's Bell in transition. Dellavedova with the 2 fouls, avoided contact, and Bell missed the shot.
Dellavedova's going to have to mug someone to pick up that third one.
Aldo had to go right through his hands. I think you're right about that. That's the 5th St. Mary's turnover. Well, the Gales have been a little sloppier than usual.
Well, and you know, St. Mary's defense has really picked up since that first meeting with Gonzaga. It was a point of emphasis in the last 9 games.
Harris goes baseline again. Levesque's got 2 fouls himself, so he's got to be cautious. Shot clock winding down. Pangos knows it. Pangos with Giusti all over him. Olynyk there, and he couldn't quite get it to go. Then Waldo just lost the ball. Waldo had it and gave it up. And that is an unforced error. He gave the ball back to the Zags.
Tell you what, Giusti's done a nice job on Pangos, hasn't he? You mentioned his defensive prowess.
He is a tough-minded defensive player. And he's one of the reasons why their team defense has improved. Here's Bell open. No good. Dellavedova. Hart was on top of him. They're going to call Hart for the foul. Well, we've talked a lot about Kelly Olynyk, the improvements he's made, what a great year he is having. And in the biggest game of the year for the Zags and the Gales, Olynyk has come to play. San Francisco, Matthew Dellavedova playing very well.
And he's really scoring the ball. He's the only Gale in double figures, knocking down 3 threes already. We've seen him play pick and roll basketball as well as he usually does, finding the open man. But St. Mary's right now is going to need that second and third scorer. And for both teams, really, it's been about the stars tonight.
Olynyk playing extremely well. Dellavedova making shots. Dellavedova is at the free throw line here. Out of this timeout, and that's where one of the areas where the Zags have really beaten up on the Gales in the first half. Gonzaga has been at the line a lot. St. Mary's 0 for 1 as a team at the line. But Dellavedova almost automatic, 89% earns the second.
2009 Team USA's 19 and under team, coached by Jamie Dixon, with guys like Steph Curry on there, Ashton Gibbs. They won the gold medal in New Zealand, and Australia had a young guy named Matthew Dellavedova. It was the summer before he came here. He stepped right into that St. Mary's lineup when Patty Mills left.
Yeah, he was ready to go from day one. Has basically played, not quite literally every minute of every game since then, but it's pretty close. Harris, runner, no good. Hart saves it in bounds. What a hustle half Mike Hart is having.
That is so hard to do what he does. And I talked to Mark Few in December at Oklahoma State. He said, we are going to miss this guy more than even our fans realize.
Harris catches against Levesque. Goes right by him, but Young there to swat it away.
Big possession.
Walker shoots a three. Off to the side, no good, and it'll carry him out of bounds.
Matthew Dellavedova, you know what? These guys slapped 5 more than any other team I see, you know? Even though I didn't think that was a great shot, Dellavedova was telling Walker, you're okay, good one. You'll make the next one.
Every time, when they walk through before a game, it just sort of go over the scout of the other team. Every time they go through any individual play, Dellavedova wants to walk around to everybody on the team and give them high five.
He's giving them a pound.
Pound, high five, whatever.
Low five.
It's a tight-knit group. Really, you could say the same on both sides. David Stockton. Hart's made a big impact in this first half. Giusti just right on top of Pangos. Stockton thought about the three. Instead, it's Olynyk. Double crossover move for the big man. Out of bounds off of Olynyk.
Talked about St. Mary's. They put an extra emphasis on defense lately. Mitchell Young scraping that ball loose. Hands part of the ball, Dave.
Dellavedova split that defense. Walker from the baseline.
All right, now we're talking level 3 here because he's not even worried about the second defender, the screener's man.
Stockton was trying to sell that contact. Pangos found an opening and hits a three.
They've done a good job on Kevin Pangos for much of this half, but he got loose.
Finally a little daylight, and he was ready to rip. Dellavedova pulls up, answers. Wow.
That's why I'm here. I'd have walked here from Lawrence.
immediately. If Dellavedova hits another one, the building may collapse. Under a minute to go, first half, 3-point game. Zags have led basically the whole way.
It's rare that a guy who's so ball dominant is so good for a team.
Dellavedova feeling it. Good. 19 in the first half. Timeout, Zags. Matthew Dellavedova. A signature game for the senior from Australia.
DVR's full again.
Oh, you're kidding. Cable's more irritating than...
Behind the line, he hasn't made any mistakes in this half. He didn't make one there.
No. Mark Few told me during the summer that if he didn't have to coach against him, he's one of the most favorite players he's ever competed against. And he has put on a show in his first half. Now, he's got the 2 fouls. The score is tied. He's got him back in it. Randy Bennett's taking him out on defense to make sure he doesn't pick up number 3.
Call your friends if they've never seen Matthew Dellavedova play and tell them tonight's the night.